Hello and welcome, 20th of February, it's about 2:30 in the afternoon. This week I will be moving my raspberries and pruning them, considering my bramble situation and putting a pond in. Spoiler alert, here's the pond. Yeah, they look like they've been there ages, you're thinking, aren't you? I bet you can guess how much they cost me as well. Right, I mean, look, there's the end result. You might not want to watch the video now, but it's not about the destination, is it? It's about the journey. Why did I want to put a pond in? Good for wildlife, innit? Bees must need a drink every now and again. Frogs, they eat slugs and stuff, so and it looks nice, Well, hopefully it looks nice. Right, let's get on with it. So it's Thursday today and I'm going to be moving some of my raspberries. They're a bit spread out here and I want to make some room for a pond and make the space more functional. They're a bit too spread out, so I'm going to move them to the edges. The sun's kind of goes around there, so they'll be nearer the sun if you like. I've moved them before. They were in another part of the allotment. I moved them here a couple of years back. So now's a good time of year to move them. Ground's soft, so it should go all perfectly to plan. Once they're moved, I will prune them. Right, let's get on. Well, they came out easy enough. Nice soft soil. I'm glad of all that rain now. It bodes well for me digging a pond here. Right, let's get these back in the ground. Change the camera angle slightly so you can see every bit of the raspberry moving action. Right, that's them moved then. Two nice straight rows. It's created a lot of space there. Right, that went really well. I'm really pleased with that. Right, now to prune them. I've got my 2 rows of raspberries there, and I've got the rest of my raspberries here. Autumn fruiting raspberries, which produce fruit throughout the autumn. So from July, they still had raspberries on them in December. So they'll produce fruit on new growth this year. So cut them right back to the ground, new shoots will emerge, and that's where the fruit will be. Cut them down to ground level. I'm going to leave 5 or 6 of the strongest canes about that height. See what happens with those. I read somewhere you can double crop them. The vast majority, cut them down to the ground, and I'll leave a few at a decent height, see what happens to them. Right, get pruning. Right, there's a couple of raspberry canes I found growing over there, so I've moved them over here to join the raspberry party. Being very careful at the minute not to cut my currant bushes back. Red currant, black currant, they'll produce fruit on wood that was there from the previous year. So last year I cut them right back, so I didn't get much fruit from them at all. So be a better year for currants this year. Right, time to tidy up my twigs and consider the bramble situation. I've got two main areas of brambles, both of which cropped up naturally. I've got this one which I'm trailing across. I had some brambles off that. And my other area is down here next to the apple tree and the plum tree. So it just looks a bit of a mess. I don't know whether to prune them back, leave them where they are, move them or get rid of them entirely. But it's free fruit. Free fruit. Why would I get rid of it entirely? So brambles, they'll grow the fruit on old wood. Anything that had fruit on it last year I can cut off. It just looks too much of a mess here. I think I'm going to move them, but I'll mull that one over. I'm too excited about my pond at the minute, so I'm going to use my remaining time here. See how deep a hole I can dig. That'll determine what type of material I use for the pond. Yeah. Let's dig a hole. Right, so where my raspberries were, I'm going to dig a hole. Keep digging till it gets too hard, and that will determine how deep the pond's going to be.
Dig. Dave. Dig.
Dig, 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 dig.
Dig. Dave. Dig.
Dig, 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 dig.
Well, I got 2.5 feet down in about 5 minutes, so I was just worried there'd be some rocks or something, or it'd be really hard to dig, but it's just soil all the way down, so that is good. 2.5 feet down, I'm starting to get clay, which a bit harder to dig, but that might be actual clay, who knows. Right, that is all good. Whether the pond ends up there or there or there, I don't know. A test hole. But yeah, digging's not going to be a problem. Right, all good. Let's work out how I'm going to make the pond now. So looking around at home for things that are suitable for making a pond, and I've come across this old bin. It's been over our back fence for 10 years, full of water. It's watertight, it's made of thick plastic. It is 60 centimetres or 2 feet deep. Hopefully I'll be able to submerge that deep enough. With a pond it's supposed to have shallow bits and deep bits. I was going to cut it there or cut it diagonally, too complicated. I'm going to submerge this, hopefully deep enough, and I don't want any creatures falling in, not being able to get out and dying, so I'm going to have to make some kind of slope or ladder as an escape route, but let's dig a hole deep enough for that. It's Friday afternoon, it's raining, let's install a pond, or 2, or 3. Right, that's the hard bit done. It's level with the ground and level with itself. That's the hard one done, I think. Right, before I put it in, I'm going to take it out. Let's have a look at the soil so we can see what the soil is like once you get further than that far down. It's probably representative of the rest of the allotment. So let's have a look, because it's quite interesting. Well, I think it is. So we go into the hole. As you can see, once you get further than foot down, it's clear. It's clear. And the bottom was full of water from the hole I dug yesterday. There's an argument a natural pond would have emerged because of all that clay. So I guess that gives you an idea what's up the rest of the allotment. Right, time to add the additional features. Right, time to fill them up from the water butts and check if they are level. First one looks good. That next one's perfect for the levels. Perfect. See if we've got enough water in the water butt for this last one. But it looks like it's just gonna fill it, nearly there, which is a surprise considering the contraption I had to build to get the hose pipe from the water butt here. Come on. Not much to go. And they're full, and they're full. Not 100% happy with the edge on that one, that you can see it. So I'll tease a bit of grass over the edge of that. You don't want to be seeing your pond edge in, do you? Happy with that, happy with that. Right, the ponds are in. It all went perfectly to plan. I didn't even need a plan B, which is unusual for me. So 3 different depths of pond. That one might be more suitable for birds having a little bath. One might be more suitable for frogs. We will see. In terms of that escape ladder I talked about for creatures who fall in, who can't swim or can't breathe underwater. Chicken wire looped over the top there, weighted down with a stone either side. So anything trapped falling in will be able to climb out. And it's good because you can't really see it. It's a bit more invisible than the wooden ladder or something. All good. I might plant them up. I might put a little fountain in, I don't know. We'll see how murky they get. Right, you will also notice behind me the brambles. I decided to clear them out from near the trees over there. I had one long stem with a load of buds on it, so I've moved that one next to its friend over here. So I've got brambles there on the trellis that I also moved from over there. It's a lot clearer over there. I'll have brambles this year. All good. Right, that's it for this week. Thank you for watching. Click subscribe, send me a comment. and I'll see you next time. Cheers.